Is Little Nightmares a horror game? Imagine being trapped in a surreal and eerie world, surrounded by monstrous creatures and eerie atmospheres. This is the world of Little Nightmares, a game that raises the question, is it truly a horror game? Little Nightmares is set in a vast, mysterious vessel called the Maw, where you play as a 9-year-old girl named Six who is trying to escape. The game is filled with dark, whimsical elements that evoke a sense of unease and fear, but is it scary in the traditional sense? The game's atmosphere is certainly creepy, with a stylistic approach to horror that is more unsettling than outright terrifying. It's described as being more like Crimson Peak than the Babadook, where the horror comes from the acknowledgement of the disturbing events rather than jump scares. In terms of gameplay, Little Nightmares focuses heavily on movement and hiding. You need to navigate through various rooms and areas, avoiding monstrous residents and using strategy to escape. This involves a lot of running, dodging, and hiding to avoid being caught, which is a core mechanic of the game. While the game does create a tense and frightening atmosphere, it's more about evading danger and solving simple puzzles rather than facing outright horror. The puzzles themselves are often straightforward, such as finding a key and unlocking a door, which doesn't require much effort or cleverness. Narrative, the game is in imagery and themes, drawing comparisons to both the Holocaust Museum and the works of Hayao Miyazaki. The character designs are unsettling but not necessarily scary, adding to the overall eerie feel of the game. So, is Little Nightmares a horror game? It certainly has elements of horror, but it's more about the atmosphere and the sense of unease it creates, rather than outright fear. It's a game that will keep you on edge, but it's not your typical horror experience.